understand that even though this is the first time playthrough, I never thought this was coming out, so I thought it would stay Nintendo exclusive. So I tended to was I was watching the first one. I watched a lot of it, so I may know a lot of the cases, but after that, I know nothing. So if I know something I want to call bullshit, I'm telling you right now, I saw some of this game before. I'm a little iffy. I'm gonna... Really, one's pretty loud. We'll try one. Hold text skip. I don't really care if I don't care on... I feel like I'll say that and I'll hate that. Yeah, there's a reason they did that. Alright, we'll assume that this is good. I'm liking the HUD so far. Well, let's check it out. I have no idea what's going to happen in this one. And of course I can't play this game. Play this game. Play this game. So this should be the first one. I hope they actually plan on giving us all of these at some point. I don't know if they can though. Come on, what the fuck? Oh, I was trying to find myself. Hang on. It sounds so weird to say in fucking live. What? Where's mine? That is not mine. You goddamn Twitch. Hang on. This is why I normally have the 2-minute thing that I start with, but I'm only doing that once a day. You don't need to burn that all the time. Alright, go. Boop. Come on. I want to be able to... People want to chat. There we go. There we go. The first turnabout. Guy looks like he got sniped in the head. Is it a mole? The first steps. Trophy earned. I hate when you give me a trophy and nothing happened. What the hell is the... Oh, that poor statue. Oh. Damn it! Why me? Huh? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've got to find someone to pin this on. You! It's like you got shot in the... Someone like him. What? That asshole that cut me off. I'll make it look like he did it. What the fuck? I'm gonna get too into this. This is already like Danganronpa. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby. Number 2. Dun dun. There's gonna be a lot of Law and Order references, I think. Are they really short? Boy, am I nervous. Right. I'm not doing female voices. I'm not doing it. What's court record? Hang on. Oh my god. Oh, hiya, Chief. Did you just blush at your own chief? You should see her all the time. Oh, okay. Look, what the hell is this? Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. No, not that kind of blunt. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Is that sexist that the woman's almost late? Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It's weird when you turn your head like that. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna not. Look at that nose. It says a lot about you and your client as well. This looks really weird, HD'd. I like the painting in the background. Thanks. Oh shit, did I miss the client thing? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. What? A favor? Oh my god, she went dirty too. You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. How are we not supposed to take this sexually, dude? He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I hope there's a dramatic backstory of this. I want to help him out any way I can. I really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh, I didn't expect vibration. Jesus Christ, that actually scared me. It's over. What the fuck? Who let Rocky in here? Nothing's over. Just give me something to drink. My life, everything. It's all over. Huh? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh my god, this is fucking this is Danganronpa. I don't. Then he has an orgasm? Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! What the fuck? It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Oh, Butts. Really? Your name is Butts? Is that a real name? If there are any Butts out there, give me a kiss. Over the TV. I don't literally want people like pointing their ass at. Hey there, Larry. Larry Butts? Oh, instead of Harry Butts. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. I'm very confused at what's going on right now. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. I like the red. I'm already really into this. My name is Phoenix Wright. Why does this start like Homeward Bound? Hi, my name is Chance. I know it sounds odd, but most names do if you think about it long enough. Maybe even yours. I can't believe I still remember that fucking movie after all these years. Here's the story. Oh my god, it was exactly Homeward Bound. My first case is a fairly simple one. Goddamn, that is a lot of blood. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested, the unlucky sap dating her, or was the unlucky sap that was dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. He's a little shitty. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. I had no idea they were going there. It's just you have the name Butts, you're going there. Your name is Butts, and if you go to prison, I'm pretty sure you don't want to drop the soap. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took this case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. You really, loyal to the Butts. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. That's what they were doing up there. Court is now in session. What? For the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. There's no way he says that without laughing. There are times at work I want to do things just to see if I can get in trouble, because I don't think they can tell, like, I'll go there one day. I'll go there one day. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Your name is Payne. Who the fuck would want Payne as their... The, defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm about to make you sound like Butthead if you keep talking like that. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. It smelled like that in here before I got here. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Why don't you have to shave? Can a judge look like this? It looks like they got a hobo off the street and put him in a fucking garb. I wouldn't trust this asshole. It's weird, too, that he's got hair here and not here. Thank you, Your Honor. He's judging me for my hair, I know it. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. The fuck? Kind of late to test me now that I'm already a fucking attorney, you idiot. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. What the fuck? The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Mia Fey. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. You asked me one question. Oh, okay, next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. Oh, to cover so many times. It was weirdly worded to me. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? It's late to ask now, bitch. Is she slapping me? I'm gonna have a fucking erection in the courtroom. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. Oh, I wish the Vic was in here. See, and this guy is gonna cover him and keep him out of jail. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Why? We're not about to have sex. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay? Now I'm hitting you and you won't shut up. What the fuck? I can't do it when she's talking? Oh, didn't know there was 2 parts to this. Mia Fade, she's 27. She's chief attorney at the Fay & Company. My boss and a very good defense attorney. Larry Butts, he's 23. The defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in her apartment by herself. Winston Payne, Major Payne. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his point across. Great. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Not gonna say what I'm thinking. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Oh shit, I just read it. God damn it. Because of Mega Man, Cinder Block could be it, but it is Cindy Stone, right? Yeah, okay. Because goddamn Mega Man. I really thought it was Cinder Block for a sec. It's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone, ma'am. Correct. If I get him wrong, what does he do? Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was pregnant. Strangled. Poisoned. She was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. This actually does. I'm kind of liking this HD-ify. I didn't like it at first, but that's kind of growing on me. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. And I'm telling you, it smelled like that before I got here. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. I'm not keeping that voice up. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck once with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Please tell me it's a dildo. The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay? Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. What? Use the R1 button to check. You told me this already. The record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. I was definitely thinking of something else. The prosecution calls defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief? What do I do now? I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna... Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Would you really just let me fail this and this guy would go to jail? You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Is anyone else just, like, fixated on that mole? Let's just say... What? Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Mole, mole, mole. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? she dumped his ass. Oh, that's awesome. This is definitely a labor of love. I hope the whole series is like this. Hey, watch it, buddy. Why the doll face? What? We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Nakedly. I wish she could say that. She had just returned from the overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Seamen. Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July the 30th, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. You didn't even know that? Also, you're like one of those people that doesn't get hair in all of the places on your face, aren't you? The victim was a model, but didn't have a large... Oh, I was definitely thinking he was going somewhere else with that, but did not have a large income. What the fuck would he say that? Oh, he's thinking, oh, murder. Oh, he's looking for motive. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. I hope you got checked out, Butts. I would hate to see a herpes-infested Butts. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Ms. Stone was. You know what I'm saying? Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Shitty! She's shitty! Right. Huh? How the fuck can you focus with her? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. What? This is really weird. Butts runs his mouth and wait and see what happens. Should I? She told me. I'm gonna fucking listen to her. Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. Do you know where your wife is, Mr. Baldfuck? That question is irrelevant to this case. Irregardless. I want someone to say that. Oh! What the fuck is wince? I mean, I know what the word is, but I don't know how to do it. Shut up. Dude, Nick, what do you mean, irrelevant? Oh, now he's fighting me. What a jackass. That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife... I'm so confused at what just happened. Is this what the original... What? Okay, I didn't know you auto... Wow, let's continue with the trial, shall we? Why the fuck does it auto-advance sometimes? Bah! Motherfucker. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. That's what I signal my best friend all the time. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts, you're in deep shit now. God, I hope you don't get to prison. You are gonna get so fucked over. You're just gonna be the bitch, everybody's bitch. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. How the fuck did he have that high of a voice? Did you hear that? Wow. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. What? Can you actually do that? What's up, Arma? I don't know if you can actually do that. Do I even have a way for people to donate? Thank you for joining, by the way. Welcome. Lying. The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is full of shit. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing like a little bitch from the crime scene. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Pain in the ass. The prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, this is fucked. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. What? Who sells newspapers? What? No, I mean, like, is that a thing? Like, so, I mean, that was like a thing back in the 1800s. People don't still do that. They don't stand out the apartment. Would you like some newspapers? What? How old is this game? Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit. Sawit? What? To the stand. I don't wish they'd say names. What the fuck? This guy. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct?
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of your murder. Of the murder. I want him to die. It's a fucking dot right there. Witness testimony. Get down, it's a sniper! I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man flee an apartment. Nobody does this. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Looks like he's put his pants up. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. This game is famous? Yeah, it is actually. I know, it's very weird, isn't it? It's very fun so far, but you gotta have an imagination, that's for sure. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Somehow I feel like you'd take your pants off and just go right in there, but whatever. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. You just said you could barely go in there, but then you went right in there and went right to the phone. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Back then, guys, phones existed outside. I remember the time exactly was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Oh my god, that's way too broad of a question. There's so many. If you ever check out my YouTube channel, I got 3,500 videos of games, dude. I love games. There's too many. Okay, if you can answer, how about you answer one and I'll try to answer in that genre. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I'm not dodging you, I have no idea how to answer that. I guess if I have to name one, a favorite game, Skies of Arcadia. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder,
There was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? No. Very few fucking phones do. Pieces of shit, you would think. That was the first thing I found out when I was a kid. Like, why the fuck doesn't this work? The one time you would think you would need is a fucking blackout. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those phones. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. What the fuck? It looks like those stupid toilet tissues you get in fucking Yakuza. Blackout record added. Damn hiccups. Electricity to Ms. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. the day of the crime. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Dresser. What? Oh, cross-examine Your Honor. All right, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Boom, boom, boom. Damn, this music. I like it. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find... Oh my god, I hate you, Beavis and Butthead. She said the word dick so many times. First, find contradiction... I need a second. I just bought the Beavis and Butthead collection. And I know there's going to be penal things, and there's going to be all kinds of... I'm going to have a bitch with this playthrough. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. I'm sorry, I'm 5 at heart. Okay. Open the court record with the R1 button, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Okay. Huh? Oh, I do it during, okay, cross-examination. I want to check it now, it won't let me. I was going door to door selling descriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Can't disprove that. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Can't disprove that. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. D-E-D. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Fuck. Okay. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. That's all of it. Where the fuck was there a contradiction? There must be a contradiction in there. No, time of death is... I found the contradiction. She didn't die at 1 p.m. He's fucking lucky. Okay, cool. Gotcha. He's at 1 p.m. How do I present it? Oh, triangle. This is fucking Danganronpa. You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I don't give a damn. I find that hard to believe, ma'am. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report, bitch. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to, no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Gilligan? Oh, that. Oh, Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. They just said they were absolutely sure. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sewit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? I like Muppet Babies. Well, gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. This is teaching kids a lot of good stuff. Although it also kind of sucks, because once you find out how someone's lying, you just find out everybody's lying. It's a whole web of shit. Still a cool game. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh my god. The time of discovery. Like he's shaking his titties at me. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. The reason I'm not doing voices for everybody is because I want to play this game for a while and not stop every hour. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Should I or let him play it out? I kind of want to let him play it out and see what else he says, but it's pretty obvious that we got him right here. I can't even do anything, actually. Oh. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or of a tape program. Oh, fuck, good thing I didn't do it. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. God damn it. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. You believe every voice you hear, dickhead? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Wright, stop yelling at me. You know what to do. Why the fuck would you... I've got this one. The time of discovery, okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Bing, bing, bing. Bullshit! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. I like how the paper just appears, then boom, it's in his hand. And this record proves it. You're an asshole. Damn. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! Well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sewit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sewit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sewit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. What? You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Goddamn, Judge, you're really this stupid? No wonder they get off so fucking easy. It makes complete sense. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The hell's he talking about? This? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. That's why I was like, what the fuck's he talking about? Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence here, just shut the fuck. Who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sewit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock, fucker. Your Honor, if I may. Why is he sweating bullets? Yes, Mr. Payne. Damn, too bad I don't edit anymore. I had a ton of fucking Major Payne quotes I could have put in here. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. Why would you think to rub his neck? As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? I guess I don't. I guess not. There was a clock on the scene, so no problem. Right! Are you out of your goddamn mind? That clock doesn't look like a clock at all. The witness couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it, but how can I prove that? He said himself he never entered the apartment. It was in his testimony. Hey, you're right. Is something the matter? Does the defense have anything to add? Dude, if we had this case, this would be bullshit. Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. 15 bucks, little man. Put that shit in my hand. I don't know why the hell that made me think of Jay and Silent Bob. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I hate when people do that. Like, you just said the thing he said. I'll do better than that. I'll do the thing you say. I can prove you were the one. Oh, never mind. He did. He actually did do something different. I can prove you killed her, bitch. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. But she denied that time. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sewett, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. You could barely hear that. Oh, because of me. Let's try two. God damn. Alright. Let's try two. I could barely hear that. I want you to hear this with me. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. Oh, you thought the victim... 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. What a weird thing to say before you die. 1 o'clock. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Fucking voice. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard no. I mean, I saw... Shut up. I hate you. Wow. Would that actually hurt? It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Fire. Give him death. Well, he's got a good point. Phoenix, you're going to jail. Fucked up. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting any of the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sewett heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear simply if you... Try sounding the clock. Examine the clock's batteries. I kind of feel like I should do that because in games they don't have batteries, but this should have batteries in it. We ask the neighbors. Fuck the neighbors. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock. Now here, in this court. Oh, now and here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I'm sorry, son. I'm hard of hearing. You want my cock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. Oh, I was hoping it'd say it. I turned the sound up for everything, you fucker. I was really hoping that we could actually, hear, And plus, it's a man's voice, so he thought she said that? That bitch is dumb. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Why the hell would she have this? Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? Tool time! You're going to jail anyways. It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sewett heard and the actual time of death. Those pictures don't mean shit. So, Mr. Sewett, I could move it to the left if I need to. Try to talk your way out of this one. What is he doing? Okay, he is rubbing one off. He's like, I'm going to jail, so fuck it. I don't care. I'm fucking rubbing one off right now. Ha! Ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case, bitch! He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Guess your name should be changed. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Is everything in court penis? I'm serious, like, penal code, contradiction. I'm about to start a fucking counter on how many times they say the word penis. In different forms, but they're... Jesus. Unfortunately. Huh? This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sweet. That's why I can't watch fucking Law & Order. It's every episode. There's semen everywhere. There's semen on the floor. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Give me a kiss, baby. Oh, I almost had him. Shit. Fuck. Sorry, Larry. I failed your butt. There's nothing I can do about it now. Here's some soap. I'm pretty sure you'd punch your lawyer if he did that. Not so fast, Mr. Sowit. Mia, I mean, stop hitting me. I don't want an erection in court. Chief, it's so weird the controller shakes. What the hell did this come out on? Listen up. Right! Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Is that a pun because it's a thinker statue? But Chief, stop slapping me. It's over. Nothing's over. Just give me something to drink. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Nobody. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why don't you do it? Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. This one, like I said, I know a little bit of the series. But I promise you, I don't know this whole series. I only know this first game, and then the rest I know jack shit of. Wait! Maybe I can prove it! You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. This piece of shit. Apparently I'm not there yet. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Looks like you're pulling one off now. Let's see this evidence to prove the clock was running slow. The only thing I can think of is this. So like I said, I did hear a little bit of this one. But she went to Paris. I don't fucking know how you would know this, though, because I don't know the time zones. Like, who the fuck would know that? Are you assuming I'm a lawyer playing the game? Like I'm an actual lawyer playing as a lawyer? I don't know how I would know this, but they just went away on a trip. That would be the only reason the clock would be slow that I can see. I hate that I don't know half this game, so this is gonna get bad. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder, see? Yeah, see? As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Wow. Yeah, I knew that. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when he struck her head in an apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, that's what it looks like he's doing. Oh my god. Order! Order, I say! This is going to be an interesting game. I think we should do case by case. You know what I mean? Then I can get some dinner, some lunch, and I'll come back to this if you guys want to. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. No shit. Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Objection! Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. What? That was quick? Oh my god. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts. Guilty. Oh, not guilty. I wonder if they added that in. I don't think the systems could handle that much confetti. I think they would have exploded back then. And with that, this court is adjourned. I actually want to fucking watch back now and see if they had the confetti. It turns out Frank Sewit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. See, I knew newspaper, but it didn't even make sense. Newspaper salesman. I was wondering that. Make any fucking sense. Who would do that? Who would get the fuck out of here? We have the internet now. This whole thing makes no sense to any of you kids, actually. And there was a phone outside that he used. Doesn't make sense to you? Newspaper? What the fuck is that? That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sewit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sewit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Ouch! I'm surprised he was strong enough to kill her in one blow, though. Looks like a little bitch. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew. I still can't believe we won. There's what you want your fucking lawyer saying outside the courtroom. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. What the hell is that on her neck? But thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Are you really thinking of some dude's ass right now? My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon, brother. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. I just thought something real fucked up. I'm not going to say it. What do you think the rest of that sentence is? Like, this is going on YouTube too, but you can put it in the comments or the chat. What do you think the rest of that... She was a... Man, baby, yeah. What would the rest of that sentence be? Congratulations, Harry. Harry? That actually fits more. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. He's happy she's thinking of his hairy butt. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Oh, no. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. That took a really long time to say the hook. So I'm just sitting there fucking with I got you off. And then the hook appeared. Really? I gotta read slower. Oh, hey. Here, take this. I like how it shook the controller. It's a present. Thanks, the murder weapon, dickhead. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. So it is a toilet pose. I was thinking that the whole time. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? It's shit. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento, and then as soon as he turns it back... Yo, Nick, I like how he's calm now. He's like, yeah, I talked to that girl. I'm fucking tough now, dude. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry, go the fuck home, dude. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really? Isn't that right, Wright? Stop saying that. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? If I had a piece of toilet paper. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? What the fuck? Something that proves she cared about him. I guess the fact that she kept the statue is the only thing I see. Sure. Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive. Should not say positive with what just happened right now. You weren't just some chump to her, but I hope you got checked for STDs. Huh? Well, I mean, didn't they say she was sleeping around? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. There's clocks everywhere, you fucking idiot. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Good point. Well, make of it what you will. That make of it. These cuts are cool. I like these transitions. Hey, Nick! I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Yeah, with sweat and one eye, go fuck yourself. Pay me. Pay me. That's what you want to say. Pay me, fucker. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Where's my money? What? Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. What the fuck? It's like now they want to be a Disney movie. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong, use condoms. I feel like she's just throwing random things she's learned in her life out there. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Why was my eyes closed? What the hell? Did I just... Am I a narcoleptic? What just happened? Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Shall we? Yes, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. See, when a girl says it, I'm literally thinking on her, but whatever. I'm just kidding. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. I don't want to say that out loud. Yeah! But I'm not saying that shit... Oh, speaking of Harry. I've never heard a woman say that sentence. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. When did saving happen? Am I just supposed to... Oh, is this like Danganronpa and I'm supposed to save all the time? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. We're having dinner. Why don't I tell you... whatever. These are very fun characters. I'm going to enjoy this. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me up. God damn it! I didn't know it then. But now, I know Harry's an asshole. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry. Yeah, if you guys are wondering why this is like happening and like I'm randomly doing this shit, I'm trying to once a week put in murder mystery stuff. So I've been doing like Danganronpa, LA Noire, now this. I'm trying to keep these going. These fucking series are awesome. I want to keep working on them. Would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Wow. That was an awesome first chapter. I think let's do it chapter by chapter so we don't fucking end the game too quick. I hope the first turnabout trophy earned. I hope they plan on putting the rest out, but I don't know. But I'm gonna... Oh, cool. I'm not gonna do shit. What? You just did. What the fuck did you... Okay. Okay, good thing I didn't fucking turn the system off because there was no data there. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Ayato666. I need to go eat me some damn lunch. And then... I don't know what to work on. I'm having a blast today. I really don't care. I might come back to this because it seems like you guys are enjoying this. I'm assuming you guys are hanging out. You're still there, so I might come back to this. I'm really fucking surprised at how good this is. You know, fuck it. Let me eat and come back to this. Give me an hour. So it's 11:41 in my time right now. I don't know where you are. Give me 1 o'clock, all right? And we'll come back. We'll start this, and we'll try to do another chapter. I really don't want to tear through this because I heard there's only 14 chapters, so I don't want to be without this game. I want to take my time with it. Fucking enjoy it. Thank you for hanging out. And if you enjoyed, you can give a follow on here and hang out on Twitch, or you can check out my YouTube channel, same name, and I bring all the archive data over later. I do 1 video a day over there so that you don't get flooded. And plus, we usually play a couple hours, so it's more than enough video for somebody to watch in a day. It's kind of unreasonable to flood it like I used to, so I don't do that anymore. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.